Okay, so this one I've been wanting to do. Usually I don't do my reactions on the weekdays, but um, I wanted to listen to this already because by the time I get to it, this is already gonna be over and done with, and I just don't want to bring it back up again. So with this reaction, um, I think I'll do Mix's response, Mari's response. I think Mari's responding. Don't quote me on that one. Um, and I think I'm gonna throw some others into like just one video, like Black Frost. I think a few others on JHB and Mir. Mir might be separate though. I'm not so sure. But yeah, regardless, if you don't know the situation already, I don't know how and why you're here then, but just go to my other video, Nerdcore Control Jamar Rose reaction. Then you'll learn most of it, I think. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna get started because I have no idea how this is gonna go.
This what you wanted, huh?
Is this the same
Response.
beat?
Okay. I'm gonna do
Once.
this once. Yo. Look, I'm sick of it. Really, this getting ridiculous. I gotta take some time off of work just to go deal with my kid again. Hard-headed, he ain't listening. Ignore.
All right, already. I got the time more to deal with my kid again. Known thing that Dizzy has called Jamar his son. So yeah.
He ain't listening. Ignoring the gifts I was giving him. Throwing a tantrum. Don't have the fact that you want the smoke because you envious. Gotta.
I don't want to put like too much input into what these lines mean because if you want to know what these lines mean, I think Dizzy and people who are around this more could explain to you better. But ignoring the gifts I was giving him, you know, um, like I said in the Jamar reaction, I'm pretty sure Jamar was first featured on Dizzy song. I could be wrong, but I first heard Jamar from Dizzy. So, you know, practically Dizzy saying he put him on and whatever.
Be part of a plot, cause this move was a deb if it's not. Gave you opportunities that I never had. He switched and turned to an op. He really gotta be up off of the rock.
Yeah, pretty much here. Gave opportunities I never had because Dizzy has been a hard worker for all of his music career. And, you know, Dizzy gave Jamar some chances. And then the next line, he switched and turned to a op. That's pretty simple.
Cause he really jumping out of the box. Now my heart is heavy, ain't a happy day. I gotta put my son inside a box. Who in your ear? Gassing you up, clouding your vision, son. You ain't seeing clear. Biting the hand that fed you. If this for real, then you moving weird. Big man by the verse when I'm the one who paved your whole career. I'm sorry for the.
And yeah, this is more or so about Dizzy not giving Jamar a verse back. Which, you know, some people say it could have been dealt without having to do a whole nerdcore control track. Some people are enjoying it a lot. Like you know who they are already, who are enjoying this stuff back and forth. But yeah.
Way, but I was too busy working, being dad of the year. Talking to me about work when I was.
I'm sorry for the way, but busy. I was too busy being. I was. Oh my god. I was too busy working being dad of the year. It's a crazy line. That's a nice line.
About work when I was busy putting food in your mouth. Entitlement's really a drug, and honestly, it might be worse than the clout. Today we cutting these family ties, tomorrow we Xing you out. I hope the betrayal was worth it. Closing your curtain, we know what you bout. Dummy. And you wanna come at me over a 16? All the stuff I did for you, bro, the songs I put you on the platform, the faces I put you in front of, and you wanna cry over a verse? A verse? Like we don't have a whole album of music out together. Man up. Stop crying like a baby and man up. Enjoy what's been given to you. Stop playing with me, man. Let's speak on that noise you was talking about us choosing people for views. You really mad and jealous they winning and nobody rocking with you. Look, work ethic don't mean nothing when your music's trash, but what's really trash is you backstab the only one that ever came to give you a chance. Then fix your lips to say I spit in your face. How when I came and put food in your plate? You a disgrace. You ain't even good enough to be put in the game.
All right, so I want to speak up. I want to speak up this one too, about the bigger people in nerdcore choosing people for views. I heard Cam said he tweeted about this either earlier or yesterday. I don't remember. That's like for him personally, he's not picking based on your views or whatever. Like when he asks for a cypher verse, he only picks people who he finds impressive. So it's not really about your view count or your subscribers. It's more about, can you do what is asked of you? Like um can you rap well, sing well? Like, can you do what your job is? If you can't, then you just gotta work harder. And if you can, you have a chance of, being featured on these tracks. I think DPS is something similar because he does feature a lot of smaller artists. So, yeah.
Ain't even good enough to be put in the game. Should've been mad at yourself, but you wanna take it all out on the team. How we ever supposed to take you serious when your crew turn you to a meme? Look, if I'm being honest, Jamar, you was always the weak link. You should've went and leveled up before shooting blanks out of envy. Shut at me over a 16, now you're really coming up empty. Listen, I give you a hearse in place of the verse. These 16s leave you empty. He say he a man, but he do that poorly. He mad cause he not my priority. Got in your feelings and traded your loyalty. Sister, but this is not a sorority. Man up, you're tired of being my son. Well, then stop acting like that, you childish. I don't know what bro smoking on, but he wildin'. I'm sick of this grown man that I'm parenting, stretching his.
Okay, a lot of sun bars, which makes sense. I don't know, man. As much as I'm enjoying, like, I don't even know. As much as I like that there's been some kind of back and forth within the community, I feel like this one wasn't that worth it over. Um, like, I'm one of those people who I think this could have been settled not through music, because yeah, dissing someone over a 16 is kind of crazy. Like Jamar did have some good points in his original track, the Core Control track, but I felt the whole Dizzy part of it was kind of okay. But yeah, Dizzy still responded and did what he had to do.
Like that, you childish. I don't know what bro smoking on, but he wildin'. I'm sick of this grown man that I'm parenting, stretching his hands out, wanting charity. I gave him handouts, but apparently that's not enough now. You embarrassing. You never stand out. How you arrogant? You only stand out as a parody. You was my man's, now see clearly. Man down, how we bury it. Work harder, but we work smarter. You just suicidal. You are not a martyr. I am out of patience and you out of order. Tried to build you up and that was brick and mortar, but you came back as an op disguised in this competition. It's ironic how you got off the water to swim with the fishes. You're great, but you digging.
You came back as a op, but disguised it as competition. Because Jamar at the end of his track said basically how this was a challenge, not a diss. It was a diss at some points, but that's also all depending on how the people who we called out took it. Because you can take it as like friendly competition or as a diss, however you wanted to, but that's not up to, like, if Jamar said, well, you're supposed to take it like this, not like that, that's not really up to him. That's more up to how the people who he called out wanted to take it, right? So yeah, is that it though? I think that was it.
It's ironic how you got off the water to swim with the fishes. You're great, but you digging.
Yeah, go follow Dizzy on Twitch, and me too. I don't have a established Twitch yet, but it should be my name. But yeah, this was cool. I think he did what he had to do. He had to. I don't know if he had to respond, but it's I think he should have anyways. Yeah. I don't know if Jamar's gonna respond back. It'd be kind of weird if he does. I think Dizzy did give him his verse. I read on Twitter earlier, so I don't know if this is over. Regardless, I know some people don't want it over. Certain few reactors. But yeah, Dizzy did what he had to do. This is, yeah, I don't know what to say anymore. There'll probably be a few more reactors from me on this situation. I might just put them all in one video, actually. I'm not even going to separate them anymore. But yeah, goodbye.